Hello, this is Neil Cole from Conversion Uplift, and today I'm going to show you how to create segments in GA4 and audiences. So the easiest way of going about this is to go to the Explore section and open an existing exploration report. So we've got a report here, we'll click on. This has some existing segments just to speed up the process, but I will show you how to create them from scratch. So if we had a website where we have a lot of users logging in and we wanted to measure our conversion rate accurately, we might want to create a segment to exclude users that log in because those users have already converted, and so that's going to suppress our conversion rate. So what we'll do is press on the plus here for segments, and we're going to create a user segment, and we'll call it exclude log in. Okay, exclude log in. What we then do is we delete this first bit because it's not including users, which is what you might want to do for some segments. We're going to exclude them. So we're going to use this add to exclude. And you've got the option here of either temporarily or permanently excluding users. So we'll click on permanently exclude users. And then GA4 has an inbuilt parameter called login, event called login. So we would choose that. And we don't have logged in section of our website, so we're just going to pretend we do. And that would normally show how many users are excluded. So in here, and we've got all our users here, 15,000. So we would then save that. We could also build it as an audience by clicking on this, and that would allow you to use it for remarketing through Google Ads and for creating triggers for users that meet the criteria. So we're going to unclick that, and normally we just save and apply, but we won't because we've not got logged in users. Okay, so we'll just cancel that, but that's essentially how you create your first segment. You can also use sequences, which can be really powerful. So you can create a sequence of users, maybe going from add to cart to checkout, and then you could say, okay, well, exclude users that actually purchase. So that would give you those users that abandon the checkout and don't actually purchase. So you could use that definitely for remarketing, and that's a really powerful tool within the segments. The other thing you've got is some templates here. So you've got general templates, but you've also got predictive templates. Now, these do require a lot of traffic, but if your website has transactional purchases and you have a lot of traffic, so maybe you need around at least 1,000 returning visitors a week or within a 7-day period to make a purchase, this will activate, and it allows you to look at the propensity of users to purchase and also to churn. So that can be really good for retention strategies. So that is also worth considering if you have a lot of traffic. Now, we have 3 types of standard segments. So you've got the user segment, as we just done. We've got session segment and event segment. Okay, so we'll look at some of those. What you can do as well is use the segment overlap report to check whether your segments are mutually exclusive or not. So we have most of our traffic from the US or UK. So to create a traffic segment, it's quite straightforward. We go to the user segment. We give it a US traffic name, and then essentially we use the country ID, and we make that exactly match the US, and we can apply that at any point in time, or you can have it just for that moment in time. So we can apply that, and then again we could build an audience if we wanted to target US users. Otherwise we just save it, and it tells us what proportion of users. That is all users, so it's about a quarter of users for us. And we'd do the same for the UK. Then we could look to see whether there's any overlap. So we just drag it into this segment comparison, US traffic, UK traffic. And we can see there's virtually no overlap. So there's not much use of VPNs there. But for some sites, that can be an issue. So you might see an overlap. Other good segments are things like the number of page views. So we've selected 3 page views or more. So this shows there's a high level of engagement. What you can do here is use page view as the indicator, and then event count of greater than whatever your number is. In this case, it's 2. So basically that's 3 or more page views. Another good indication of engagement is users that use the internal search. So what you can do here is let's go into that. It's a session segment. So what we use is the view search results. So they've obviously used the internal search. That's the indicator. And we've got 37 there within this period. And they tend to be highly engaged and often more likely to convert. So certainly worth using your analysis to see whether actually encouraging users to use the internal search will improve conversion or not. Another good segment is for new and returning visitors. Now here, go into this, we use the session number parameter. So, and then we can match that to 1 exactly, matches 1, which means there's only 1 session. So they're obviously a new visitor. And again, we can build it all if we want to target new visitors. For returning visitors, it's similar. We just say session number is greater than 1, and that will suffice. So that's that. And again, we can check to see whether there's any overlap. So drag it into the second comparison, returning visitors, and we can see that there isn't. They're definitely mutually exclusive. Okay, that's great. And that is about it, really. I hope you found that useful. And I'll be posting more videos shortly. Thank you.